Hey you guys, welcome back to Homesteading with SEK. Hope everyone is doing well and had a wonderful winter. Alright you guys, this is my May tour for the homestead, you guys. I pretty much have my keyhole area out there by the trellis in the middle sewed up, which is the squash patch. And over here on my right is almost completely sewed up except for my pepper lane, which is my gray buckets, and one more raised bed back here. So what we could do is go on down into the homestead so I can tell you guys my plans and what I got going on throughout the garden. As you can see, the orchard is awake. It is fully awake, you guys. It's looking pretty beautiful out here today, but it is a very breezy day. It is super cool today, maybe about 65 degrees, and seemed like we had a little cold front coming through last night. Nothing drastic, but definitely put a cool breeze in the air last night. So over here, you guys, I am undecided on what I am going to grow in this area. So what I did, you guys, is the previous cedar raised beds that we created last year, I took them out and I put them on my right and my left side of the infants garden area. I am going to fill this up with some more metal beds probably throughout the spring and the summer, but right now I'm undecided what I'm going to put in here. I may even put my potatoes because my potatoes been chitting inside, and I definitely need to get those out. So I'm sure I'm going to sow potatoes in at least one of these. Okay, so over here in the purple bag grow area, I'm going to probably leave this as a partial watermelon patch because I usually grow my watermelon inside my fencing area, and they usually do really well inside there. So either I will expand it outward to this area, or I may try to maybe put some eggplants out here because I use my eggplant area for some peas. So let's go on over here. Y'all know I have this area right here, which is my pepper lane. I have not sold any peppers yet. My peppers and tomatoes are probably going to get sold probably sometime next week because I am still in the cleanup phase and revamping. So over here we still have collards and some cabbages that are left. As you can see, they are going to seed. I did not clean up this area as of yet because I want my bees to continue to pollinate in this area. This area over here I did clean up. As you can see, I lifted up the raised beds because they were composting down. The termites really got to those, and I think I had them maybe 5 years now. So I did plant some garlic and also some I think I had onion seeds in here. So I'm going to actually pull some of this out to see what the bulbs is looking like. In some areas I can see that the bulbs is pretty much forming in a good way. So I'm probably going to leave these in there a little bit longer. And I'm going to clean this out a little bit more. I don't think the cabbage is going to make it. But if it does, it'll just be one. It'll probably just be this one right here. The other ones is still taking its time, and I think the nature is going to run its course on the last of the brassica plants. Over here in my wagon, y'all know I usually do my small peppers over here, but I'm thinking that I may make this my new strawberry patch because I got rid of my big purple grow bag, and I cleaned out that area. So this may be the new strawberry patch. We'll see. Over here we got some I forgot which lettuce this is, but I said I was going to harvest this today because it's so much and I just need to hurry up and just get this out before the rabbits get to it. All right, you guys, so over here in this area, y'all can see I did some revamping. I took out one raised bed and put in two. So these are the two-seater beds that I made. This is 2 out of the, I think, 6. How many did I have? I think 6, yeah. So this is 2 out of the 6. I really like the way this came out. So my son that always helped me in the yard, he kind of revamped this for me. And it turned out really good. I got to come in here and rake up and do some weeding out and spray down some weed killer in here. But the plan is to put down more weed landscaping fabric, because what I've noticed in the last few years, you guys, even though you get this mulch and the mulch makes the garden look nice, usually you're going to have a time and a half with weeds. So that's what I'm noticing within, I think this is my 6th year of growing, you guys. Correct me if I'm wrong, because time has really flown by where I forgot. Over here in that corner right there, I usually have my grow bags, which I got to fill up my grow bags, and those might come back in here. I will see. But right now, this is just being cleaned out and getting ready to be transformed into a new look. The blue buckets are in their lighter days. It's going to be a done deal at the end of this season. So all of this is going to be getting changed out as well. Now over in the trellis area, you guys remember I had these blue buckets over here, and this one is the only one that is not destroyed, but I cleared all of those buckets out because they did not last, and I felt like nothing was producing inside the trellis area. And this is where I used to try to grow the butternut squash, but it did nada. So I got rid of those. And I don't know if it's because it got so shaded inside here from the cucumbers and things like that, the vining plants. That could be it, but I got rid of them, and I'm glad I did. So on my right side of the in-fence growing area, we got my blue buckets again. These probably won't be here come next year, but this is already all sold up with my cucumbers, and I'm super excited. I can't wait till this trellis fill up. Over here, we're getting my green stalk ready. I'm not sure what I'm going to do. I don't think I'm going to do a lot of herbs this year. I don't think that's going to happen this year. So I may even try to grow cucumbers out of here, or some tomatoes, or even peppers. I'm going to give those a go. All right, because I always do herbs in here. So as you can see, the grapevines are up. They are fully woke, and they are forming their little grapes, and their flowers are coming in. And this should be a wonderful season this year for grapes, because this will be these 2 grapevines will be in their 3rd year, I think it is. So we already know how this trellis area is going to fill up. It's going to be beautiful right now. It looks naked. So we already know it's going to fill up really nice and pretty. So over here, I sowed a bunch of cucumbers, a variety of cucumbers, because I always put eggplant here. And eggplants don't really need the ladder mesh, the trellising mesh that I use. So we're going to see what the cucumbers do in this area. Over here, I did a variety of sugar peas, sugar snap, watto peas. It's 3 of them. I know watto, sugar snap, and then there's another pea that I sowed in this one. So hopefully these 2 fire rings will do well, because usually I have eggplant in these as well. So I'm trying to give everything just a switch up real quick. All right, you guys, so y'all see the transformation here? Over here, we added 4 more of the raised beds, the cedar beds that we made last year. And in these 4 beds, it's a variety